Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is Wednesday, so you know that the heavy hitter is live and kicking. It's already been one hell of a week for Atlanta Falcon fans, but I'm your host, K Styles, aka the Six Man. Right below me, you know him as the Senator, Mad Mike Sports.
Yeah, yeah.
To my left, to my screen left, you know him as the Don. I'm not gonna say all that, but we're just gonna call him El Grande in the building.
Woo.
Really?
That was an uninspiring woo.
What? You said that more like he just was.
But I was saying right there. And what's up?
Look, it's been a long day.
Understandable. And right below him, you know him as the minister. Juke Talk Sports in the building.
Let's get it. What's going on,
Oh
y'all?
man. Oh man, I'm about to go ahead and start talking some football here. You know how we do around here. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, you hit that subscribe button, hit that share button for the Heavy Hitters Live. Let's see who's in here. We got Tony Hall, Robert Ponder, Brian Peoples, Keyshawn Black, Sonia. Then we got John St. Clair right now. So, hey, let's get straight into it, man, fellas. It's already been one hell of a week for the Atlanta Falcons, man. So how are y'all feeling going? How are y'all feeling about this team going into this game? Open to whoever want to kick it off.
We'll let you go first.
All right. So going into this game, man, at the end of the day, just listening to the press conferences today from Michael Penix, from head coach Raheem Morris, Jeff Ulbrich, I watched it earlier today. I'm feeling good about the team. I mean, they sound like they had a right mindset. Penix was talking about, we can't look at this team as being a losing team. They're one percenters because they're in the NFL, they're an NFL team. And it looks like we've been focused, man. This team has been focused, especially when we're playing at home. So I really feel like they had a right mindset and they know that we need to go out there and get this game. And I expect this team to perform, to be honest with you. I think we were out physical last week. So based off of what we seen last week, we can expect other teams to try to do what they seen the 49ers do last week. Similar to what I said about the Bills after they lost to the Patriots and they kind of got the blueprint on how to beat the Falcons. Good news for the Falcons heading into this week. The Miami Dolphins are not a physical team. They're not a team that's going to try to run at you downhill. With Devon A-Chain, they're more of a quick, fast type team. They want to throw the ball quick. Tua is one of those guys that want to use his weapons like Jalen Waddle and those guys. So this is the game where the Falcons need to get back on track and play our style of football, which is physical downhill. If we, win in the trenches in this game, if we run the football, I really don't feel like Miami can really stop us. But we have to go into this game with the right mindset. So it sounds like these guys have the right mindset heading into the game. But we can't go in there thinking that they're going to roll over or because these guys are out the door, because we know that their coach probably has one foot out the door. Tua, it's not looking good for him there in Miami. And pretty much Miami doesn't have a ton of weapons at this point. They're offloading a lot of guys after Tyreek Hill went down. It's not looking good for them. But at the end of the day, we know a wounded animal will fight. If you back a wounded animal into a corner, they have nothing to lose. And that's the Dolphins in this game. The Dolphins are not playing for the playoffs at this point. They have nothing to lose coming into this game. So that means they're going to pull out all the stops. Trick plays, going for it on fourth down, special team trick plays. They don't have nothing to lose in this game. They're playing with house money. So the Falcons got to come into this game ready for anything and ready for war because the Dolphins, like I said, they're going to throw everything at you because they know that their jobs is on the line at this point. And we need to play this game like our jobs on the line because, to be honest, it is. Coach Raheem Morris and this team, we have the talent. Now it's just time to put up or shut up, and I really expect this team to perform.
All right, Don, what you got on the 40, man?
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, this is my thing, man. Right now, Miami's low. This is a home game. This is a good chance to build momentum again. We got to capitalize this. I think this is a golden moment for Atlanta for the Falcons right now. Because you look at outside this game, this stretch of games coming up next is not going to be easy for us at all. All right, the next 2 games anyway. We got to get back to finding our. We got to get back to our true identity on offense, and that's pretty much Bijan carrying the load, man. All right, like again, Miami's run defense is not good at all. They cannot stop their run for nothing. So I expect us to get back to the drawing board and actually run the damn ball in this game. I think our defense should be good this week. I expect our defense to, hold Miami under a certain amount of points. I'm not going to say the points because I don't want to predict it, but I think our defense should be good this week. But we also don't need to go in this game acting desperate for a win, because when your opponent see that you're desperate, that's when they can capitalize on you. All right. So at the end of the day, yeah, we see Miami, on the downside right now. Their head coach might end up getting fired, especially if he loses this game. But at the end of the day, he got a job to save too. He want to keep his job too. So we got to make sure we don't go in here and just come in. And I'm talking about the coaching staff. We do not need to come in this game with a generic baseline game plan. This game plan, they need the game plan like we trying to win the Super Bowl. All right, we got it. We got to get back above 500 in this game.
Yeah, I definitely agree with both of y'all on that, man. All right, Mike, man, what you got? What you got on the 40, man? What you got on this game?
Um. Well, I think this is one of those instances where the Falcons have to. Well, this is a theory of mine. I was actually gonna make a video on it, but there's the heavy hitters, and I'm gonna just put it out. I think the thing wrong with this Atlanta Falcons, and I'm seeing a lot of new uh coaches, new school coaches. These guys are trying to erase history. They're trying to redefine what football is, and they're trying to get rid of the play action game in the NFL. They think just getting the ball out quick, you don't have to use a lot of play action and all that type of that. Like the run action with the RPO is where the NFL is. And the thing about that, you're not going to fool talented and smart defenders. You're just not going to fool these guys without the threat of the play action. So this is what I'm saying. The Falcons, if you look at my video, I put it out, and this guy was talking about how bad the Atlanta Falcons play action is because they're not using the traditional play action. For one, they're just standing there and ball faking. Well, that's not play action. You got to actually move the pocket. You got to move the quarterback outside the pocket. If you're not changing the quarterback's levels, if you're not using the running backs and these zone stretch plays, like these are essential to changing the eye level of linebackers. If you're not doing that, like it's pointless. And I think the Atlanta Falcons, they have to get back to understanding that football is all about the run game. It's all about the trenches. I know you loving me saying that, but it's all about the trenches. Starts in the trenches, it's gonna end in the trenches. You know that line by Snoop Dogg. It say, "Live by the gun, you die by the gun." Well, you're gonna live by the gun and you're gonna die by the gun, okay? And that's what the Atlanta Falcons are refusing to do. They refuse to live by the gun, and they're going to die by the passing game. They're gonna die by the passing game. So at the end of the day, man, you got to understand. Go back to Don's point, that this team is This is Bijan's team. Michael Penix is the leader, and he's going to be a leader for a long time. But this is Bijan's team. This is his offensive line team, and we got to do a better job. And I'm pointing at Zach Robinson and Raheem Morris because they refuse to acknowledge that this play action. They're not running play action. They're not running play action. They're using a lot of ball fakes, and that's not fooling. It's not fooling anybody.
I'm sorry, cause I had to laugh. I had to laugh. I'm like, yeah, that ain't fooling nobody. They literally seeing you faking the ball, like, really. But yeah, kind of going into this. I'm just gonna keep it real. They ain't got no choice but to win this game. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got too much drama that didn't happen in the last few weeks. You at 500. You at home. Now, like I said, when it comes to the Falcons, we are a good home team. We score a lot of points at home. They say we average like 25, 26 points a game at home. They average 10 on the road, but we're not on the road this week. So, but I just from the standpoint of where this team has to be, it's basically going on what everybody says. Bijan Robinson is the identity right now. You can't stray away from it. I don't care about what the headlines say and what Michael Penix needs to be the one to lead it. No. It needs to be Bijan. It needs to be Tyler. It needs to be the offensive line. And you have a weak Miami team that you have an opportunity to do your thing against. But what do I know? I just like watching football. What do I know?
What do we know, Kel? What do we know?
What do we know? Like I said, I'm just like you. I'm a trench guy. I like to see the trenches. I like for them to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What do I know?
That's why we love in Georgia Tech football right now. Oh God, did Mike really just say that?
Mm-hmm.
It's illegal for you to like Georgia and Georgia Tech.
Exactly. Southside said Tua right now can't do any type of action. All right, man. So pretty much everybody's kind of on agreement that this is kind of a must-win game for them right now. Leo, you go to hell. Come over there, you go to hell. But do are we kind of on the same page that this is kind of a must-win game for them right now?
Without question.
It is a must-win game, man. You look at the stretch of games we got after this game. Like, we're not going to, and a lot of Falcons fans, they feel like we can just blow through every team. That's not the case. You know, this is a winnable game right here. Seize the opportunity. Go into our home stadium Sunday afternoon, beat the Dolphins, and that's it. Is that there should not be nothing short of winning this game by 2 scores.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Don. Go ahead.
This is a game, a winnable game. Like, don't go out there experimenting shit, trying to be cute and you shine away from things because you say, oh, well, this is the Dolphins. We could try to open up the playbook. No, we ain't got to do all that with them. Just play your style of football. That's it. Play your style of football that you played against Buffalo. Play your style of football that you played against Minnesota. Like, play your style of football you played against Washington. Like, those are 3 teams we played and beat that are playoff potential teams. I don't know about Minnesota right now because they quarterback situation right now is kind of crazy. But Washington and Buffalo, they were teams in the playoffs last year, and we beat them. So why we can't win these games against the Miamis and the Carolinas?
Yeah, you can't because they play down to the competition. They get
Exactly.
up for they getting up for the big teams, but they're playing down to the competition.
It,
And that's just inconsistency. That's not winning culture football right now.
like that's being too conservative. You being too conservative, but you also trying to be too cute because you want to try new things. And also, JD Bertrand should not be out there the entire middle line. Like I get it. I
Okay.
D'Angelo Malone, he was drafted as an outside linebacker, but get this man a chance to see what he can do inside.
Oh, okay. But some Falcons news too is like you said. So I know everybody kind of know that Storm Norton may be eligible to be BP talking about the great Gazoo.
That big head, boy. Good God Almighty.
So we know about Storm Norton, possible comeback here. So like I said, he they might be slowly working his way back. And I think Jeff Ulbrich said that they're going to be working a lot of linebacker combinations of Woods, Bertrand, Malone, and I think they might experiment with DeMarco Hellams at linebacker too. So
Yeah, I saw that. Actually don't mind that. He is physical, and he definitely has better cover skills than that damn Caden Ellis. We don't need that. And
Yeah,
Bertrand, definitely Bertrand. Good God Almighty.
and he has the speed, and he also understands route cuts up. Like
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
so, yeah, that'll be great if we can put Helms in the middle linebacker position.
Right. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the keys, man. So like I said, everybody on the panel just have their one key that they're looking for here. Drew, I'm gonna let you go ahead and bless us and kick us off with that, man. What is your biggest key to victory for the Falcons?
So the biggest key in this game, on the defensive side of the ball, just attack the line of scrimmage. Like Don hit on it. Every single game, we need to be blitzing. We need to be attacking the line of scrimmage because that's what this defense is predicated on: creating turnovers, being aggressive. Tua is not going to hold on to the football because we know he's had the concussion issues. We've seen that he's been erratic as far as throwing the ball, which any quarterback is erratic when they get hit every play. We can look at Michael Penix in this last game against the 49ers. He was erratic at times because the pressure was getting to him. So in this game, pressure is key. Pressure bust pipes. If you look at the games the Falcons have won, the Minnesota game, we attacked JJ McCarthy in the win against the Commanders. We attacked Marcus Mariota. So every single game that we won, we put pressure on the quarterback. So that's what it has to be about in this game. Stop the run. Once you cut that run off, I heard Raheem Moore say today in his press conference, we have to have more downs where it's obvious passing situations. We can't let teams be in third and short, fourth and short, or third and manageable. Meaning 3rd and 5 or less, you still can run the football. We want to eliminate that. We want to make it more third and long situations so Tua has to hold on to the ball. But Tua, even in third and long situations, he's not a quarterback that usually holds on to the football. He's going to let it go and hope that Jalen Waddle or one of his guys run up under it. So at the end of the day, pressure is going to be the key to this game. If you pressure Tua, he will turn the ball over. If you look at his interceptions and things of that nature this year, Tua's not playing well, but it's because the Dolphins are not protecting him. So because they're not a physical team, we need to dominate in the trenches, blitz all day, nonstop.
All right, Mike, what you got? What's your biggest key for this game, man?
Well, the biggest key is to have Raheem sit his ass down somewhere. I'm just playing. I just had to throw my weekly diss of Raheem Morris. Um,
I think this week everybody's kind of feeling that way right now, so you might
yeah,
not be alone.
yeah. The biggest key for me is just understanding it. Like for me, is brand ball. Brand ball. Like I still don't know what the hell we are. I don't know what we are. Like it just seems like for me, they're trying to force this new passing game in on the NFL. Like that's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's always going to be about running the ball. You got a good running back. You got a good offensive line. I don't know why you don't utilize that. So my key is to come on, ride that train and ride that. We need to ride that train. We need to get on. We need to hop on the Bijan train. That's what we need to hop on. Hop on it. Look, and if Bijan ain't there, we need to hop on Tyler Algier. That's it. Okay? This is what we need to focus on. Don't try to redefine because at this point, don't know what's going on with the locker room, don't know what's going on with the coaching staff. All I do know is this is that Bijan and Tyler Algier are them boys.
All right, Don. What you got? What you got for me?
All right. Yeah, y'all took my ideas because I was gonna say done, but I think we just need to start fast and build early momentum. Because I think when we do that in games, we will normally win them. If you look at the pattern of the wins this year, like if we can score early and force Miami to play from behind, guess what? It's gonna put pressure on them. And all the games that Miami played this year, they if they are if you have a lead on Miami, they lose the game. Miami in the game. So their offense is struggling. Their defense, we already know, is not good at all right now. So, you know, but this also allows, if we have the momentum and score early, this allows our defense to be more aggressive. And I don't know if y'all been noticing that, but our defense plays way more aggressive when we have a lead. That just been the pattern. Basically,
Yeah. You're right about that.
and we at home too. So the last time we played at home was Monday night. So last Monday night. So and that crowd was great. I I'll be in attendance this game. I'll be there this Sunday. So yeah, I'll be looking for me. I'll be in the 300 level.
The all 22s. All 22. But yeah. My idea for this damn game is don't go chasing points. Don't go. What is it? Don't go chasing waterfall. Don't be going around chasing points with fourth down, man. Y'all got to, like I said, if it come down to it, you gotta take points. That's one of the major issues that we're seeing here with some of these losses is we're sitting here trying to chase downs instead of taking points. Like I said, the thing about it is we can't be going for it on fourth down and field goal range 2-3 times a game. That's why you have a kicker, and you have to trust that kicker. If he miss it, he just miss it. But I would rather the kicker miss it than you going for it on fourth down and not getting it because now that is a momentum shift. So I was gonna use the other key to point, but I wanted to ask that question to you later on. But pretty much take the points, don't chase the downs.
And and I'm glad you brought that up, man. Because my thing is, if we're in the 40 or 30-yard field goal range, if you don't trust the kicker, why the hell he on the damn team? Why we ain't signing somebody else? Why we not signing another kicker that we know can get the job done? That like
No,
that does not put any confidence in your kicker. We're trying to build. We got rid of Young Wade and we brought in Parker Romo for a reason. You have to trust this man. He's gonna miss kicks. It's gonna happen. But I will much rather for him to miss a kick than we going on fourth and two, and you don't even have Bijan out there.
you You literally ran an out route with Drake London, who gave the route away after the first step. Like I said, you gotta trust in your playmakers. Like you said, in that situation, you would rather have Bijan Robinson out there. I mean, you had Tyler out there, but you didn't run a play conducive to Tyler's strength. I mean,
If it was 4th-1, Tyler's the guy. But
mhm,
or 4th-inches, Tyler's the guy. But if it's anything more than 1 yard, bro, Bijan and Kyle Pitts got to be on the field.
right.
Guys got to be on the field because they command a lot of attention from.
Yes, yes, yes,
Have
yes, 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 yes.
all right, Daniel Bryan. Anyway,
I
I
don't
was
want
gonna
to see
say,
them guys standing on the dang on sideline at 4th and 1. You got your two best players, or two out of the four best players on the dang on team on the offense on the sideline. That ain't smart.
that sounded like something else, but I ain't like say this ain't the
Stop,
show for
Kevin.
that.
This is a PG show, okay?
no. He washing his hair with some herbal essence.
Exactly, exactly. Well, as they say, got the scalp all tingling and just like, yes, yes. Sound like Eric
Well,
Cartman.
see, I would have said it a whole another way if it was something else, Kev. So you just shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, man. I just made a joke. Go, grease the scalp.
What? Grease a scalp? No, I don't think I want to do that one.
Nah, but for real though, John St. Clair here said, why is a coach deep in his second year still saying we need to establish our identity?
That's a problem.
Um, but this is the question I wanted to ask Jude because Jude actually brought it up on the post game show. This past game is the inability to throw the ball in the middle of the field. Jude, what do you think that could be something that could help the Falcons in this matchup too?
Yeah, I don't know why they're scared to do it. I just really feel like what y'all were just talking about is situational play calling. Like, to me, I don't know why everybody's like so enamored. I'm not hating on Zach Robinson. I think he's a solid play caller. But to me, I still see rookie signs. Like when I watch him, you could tell that he's still a beginner play caller. He's still doing elementary stuff. He's still doing stuff that doesn't make sense. He doesn't know how to keep an offense in rhythm. The running game of the Falcons is the beat to the drum. When you play a drum set, you got a pedal for a reason to keep rhythm. He don't understand the rhythm of the offense, and that's why when we watch the Falcons offense at times, it's helter skelter. If you even go look at the Buffalo Bills game, we scored 3 points in the second half. It seemed like in every game, even the game that we dominated, if we be real with ourselves, the defense have carried this team. The offense have had moments. B. John's had his moments, but we can't say we've seen this team on the offense click on all cylinders yet. And the problem is he doesn't know how to keep the offense on rhythm. So I really feel like the middle of the field is key. We know that in today's NFL, because you can't punish guys for coming across the middle, you can't, helmet to helmet, all of these rules about targeting and stuff like that, hitting guys in a certain area. Bro, you got a 6'6" tight end. Kyle Pitts was killing, but all of his passes was coming on the outside. I'm like, have him go across the middle. Even that play where you talk about Drake London, why is he running an out breaking route? Every route, pretty much those guys be running for the most part. You got to mix it up, but let them use their big body to shield guys off. One thing that Tony Gonzalez was great at, he wasn't fast. You know what he was going to do? He knew how to use his body to shield defenders. So if you're throwing a short pass, why do you guys think we struggle so much in the red zone? Because we're scared to throw the ball in the middle of the field. That's the reason we struggle in the red zone. You cannot be afraid to throw the ball in the middle of the field. That's just point blank, period. Let guys use their body. You see the touchdown that he threw in the Bills game to Drake where he hit him across the middle. Drake stretched the ball over the goal line, but he boxed the dude out. Dude couldn't do nothing. Drake is 6'5". Most corners are good on a good day. Most corners nowadays is probably about 5'11", 6 feet. Got two guys that's 6'5", 6'6", and Pitts and Drake London. There's no reason why we should ever struggle in the red zone. There's no reason why we should ever struggle when it's a short yardage situation because we have a basketball team out here. So
Right.
I
I,
think I'm just gonna be straight up honest with everybody. I really feel like does the coaching staff, does Zach Robinson really? It ain't even the receivers, man. We know what they're capable of doing, but does Zach Robinson really believe and trust in Michael Penix in delivering and passing the ball in the middle of the field? That's my question.
it's his playbook. It's his playbook, Don. Like I don't think the reason I say I don't think he's scared and he believes in Penix is because we've seen it in the game. I think it was the game prior in Buffalo. Was it a Buffalo game? I think it was the Buffalo game where we were like, why are we still passing the ball when he almost threw that pick? I think that was the Buffalo game. Was that the Buffalo game when he almost threw that pick late?
Yeah,
I can't
but
remember. I think it was the Buffalo game.
he doing the same.
Yeah.
But it's the same playbook that Sean McVay do. If McVay he throws
I,
a lot.
but that's the
It's a
thing.
different.
I don't think it's him done. I don't think it's Michael Penix. The thing is, he don't trust himself.
I'm
He
Yeah,
talking
don't
that's
about.
what I'm saying.
understand. I don't think he trusts himself with the play calls. I don't think it's the players.
I'm talking about Zach Robinson. It ain't got.
I know that's what I'm saying.
That's what we're
He
talking
don't
about.
trust himself with the
Right.
play calls because if he trusted himself, he would be consistent at something. He's consistent at nothing.
Right. It's
So
like he's either hot or cold. That's the problem. He's hot or cold. He's no consistency. Like I was talking about the rhythm. He don't understand when I got something good going, keep it going. If you look at that game against what has been Shanahan's biggest problem when we was in the Super Bowl, when he doing something good, he go away from it in the key moments. What did he do
Mhm.
last week with Christian McCaffrey? When he got the rhythm going, they ran it down our throat. He didn't say, well, guess what? Let's go ahead and just throw the ball now. No, they kept punishing us. Oh, Christian McCaffrey running up the guard in the center and stay right behind him. Keep going, keep going. We're not gonna let the Falcons off the hook. They gotta prove that they can stop them. If they can't stop them, we're gonna run it all night. And that's what they did. He got rhythm, he kept rhythm. He didn't break rhythm and say, you know what, let's try to hit them over the top with a pass. No, for what? If you can't stop it, I'm gonna keep that. What they say, keep banging that same drum, that same rhythm until they stop it. If they don't stop it, you will run it all night, and that's what they did. They didn't do nothing special.
That's
yeah.
it. He reminds me. He Robinson. And I don't know if people remember Charlie Weiss. He was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots when they won their first 3 Super Bowls. Charlie,
I
he,
remember.
but he was very inconsistent too with the pass game. Like,
Yeah.
all right, he was good in some games, but then some games he was like, okay, why? And there was games that Brady was throwing under 150 yards a game. They're just running the ball, because they had Kevin Falcons, they running back then, and then they brought in Corey Diller because they knew Falk was good, but they needed another battering ram in Corey Diller. So, but he just reminds, because the thing is, you need with Weiss offense, you need a run game. You don't have a run game, that shit is one dimensional. So that's why I remember when he left New England, he went to Notre Dame. Notre Dame was trash because they didn't have a run game.
That is true. Let me definitely give a shout out. We got Ultra Shadow in here. We got Diamond in the building. Shout out to Ski. Appreciate y'all coming in. Um, Southside, I know you lying. I know you lying with this. Saw somebody on IG say this makes him miss dirt cutters off.
Oh, you full of absolute crap. Get out of here. Ain't
No,
nobody that desperate.
I ain't that damn desperate. No, I'm not desperate.
It ain't that bad. You tripping.
Dirt Cutter had Keith Smith running curl routes on the outside. No, we good on
Please.
that.
No. We had damn deaf fullbacks out here running deep route. No, hell no.
But I do have a question. This is a Zach Robinson question, and do you? No, sounds like we know you didn't say that, but I'm just saying whoever said that they full of crap. That's what we said. They full of it. No, but my question is, Do you think that the expectations of this of trying to get this team to be this high-powered offense, it's kind of making Zach Robinson play calling a little scary at times?
I mean, but they put it on themselves, though.
They put it on themselves. Like people keep thinking that, oh, we're gonna have this, bruh. Here's the thing. Yes, Pitt's been in the league for a good little minute, and same thing with Drake London. However, you still have a left guard who's in his third season, like playing good right now, and then your center Nuzzo, like I just don't believe in him. I really feel like we need to still draft the center in this year's draft coming up. Bijan in his third, fourth season. So again, and Pennis, this is his pretty much his rookie year. It takes time for quarterbacks to develop. He's not there yet. I would look for Pennis. For me, I think Pennis by 2027. I think you will see the real Michael Penix and what he can give to us here in Atlanta. Like, we got to stop writing quarterbacks off. Like, I understand we did it with Desmond Ritter, Taylor Heineke, Marcus Mariota, and all these other guys we had here, and last season with Kirk Cousins. But Penix is he's a true rookie, and he has all the mechanics that you really want in an NFL quarterback. You just got to make sure you have the protection up front for him, and he has to build that chemistry not only with his, but he also got to build that chemistry with the play caller. It's a symbiotic relationship between the play caller and the quarterback. Chip Lindsey.
Oh, who the hell is that?
I think that's the point. That man threw Mike Bobo in there too. Like, they already running Mike Bobo style stuff right now. But I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know where Chip Lindsey is, but I think, like I said, I just think right now offensively is not. We're getting the yardage, but we're not getting the points. And the thing is,
he making fun of Michigan and Georgia. That's all. So Chip Lindsey is our offense coordinator up there in Michigan. Like,
okay.
Look, they both held him and Zach Robinson the damn same thing. Trying to force a rookie, and same thing with Bobo. Y'all forcing these rookie quarterbacks to damn be elite quarterback. No, it takes time. Run the damn ball. Get them less things to do.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I ain't know that. I wasn't familiar with that name, but yeah,
I'm like, I had to scratch my head. I'm like, bro, I know this mother.
I saw the Mike Bobo. I'm like, oh, I know he trolling. But because like I said, that's where the efficiency problems come in. Because like I said, you can't look at this offense and say, well, we're top 10 in all these categories as far as rushing yards, passing yards, total yards, and third down efficiency and all this stuff. But we can't be 29th in the league in scoring.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like you said, that's not a good look. And like you said, and you going for it on those fourth downs and not kicking those field goals actually takes away from those points that can be added to your team too. I'm just looking at it from a standpoint is if we want this offense to be what it needs to be, you like you said, you gotta be true to yourself. And how can the Falcons be true to themselves?
You already know the trenches. I keep saying it over and over again, man. Like what I want to chime in on with this offense is just I think the misperception is you can't be an explosive offense if you're a run first offense, and that's where the lie is remains. That's a lie. This offense can be explosive. You can put up points. We've seen it in games that we won. If Bijan is going off, he opens up everything for everybody else. So they got to look at the running game as the running game sets the table for everything. If you don't have that rhythm, as I talked about, if you don't have that running game going, that makes Michael Penix's job that much harder because now the defense doesn't have to worry about Bijan. I mean, when we don't give Bijan the ball, their defensive coordinator saying, "Phew, thank you. I can wipe the sweat off my head.
Yeah.
Thank you." They're not going to use Bijan Robinson. When he said he was off the field on fourth down, trust me, the defensive coordinator was like, Robert Sala said, "Praise God. That's one less thing we got to worry about. Bijan
You
is on the
you you
sideline."
you about to make me have a damn
A
what they
hallelujah
say?
moment. A
No,
hallelujah
no,
moment.
no, no, no. He about to make me have one of them damn Charles Manson. You know how he was looking in an interview when he making all them damn faces. That he about to make me a whole shit.
I'm
Oh
telling you,
man.
man. I'm telling you, like that's the issue. Like if you go look at that 2016 year we went to the Super Bowl, everybody forgets that we had a really good running game. Like even though Matt Ryan won the MVP, we know the MVP is a quarterback. That's pretty much a quarterback trophy at this point. That's a quarterback accolade. It goes to the team that's balling out, the quarterback that's playing the best at that time. But Freeman and Coleman took a backseat to nobody in that season. So that's what we got to look at Tyler Algier and Bijan as. They set the table for everything. And we talk about the play action. That's one thing that I want to talk to you guys about really quick and get y'all guys' thoughts on why don't see anything under center? I understand we like the pistol, but I really feel like if we had some under center I formation or under center play action, it would make it a little bit easier for Michael Penix as well. I understand what Michael's talking about, the fake play fakes and stuff like that, but I feel like they're gonna have to add some type of play action as far as under center with Michael Penix. I think as a quarterback, and Mike, correct me if
It's
I'm
not
wrong.
that deep. It really ain't that deep if you want to use it because he's trying to redefine the passing game. He don't care about the running game because
Yeah,
he's
that's the
so
problem.
focused. He's
He
he's he's so focused on the passing game because he's a quarterback. All
Right.
quarterbacks want to do what?
To
Oh,
pass
the
the ball.
football.
That's the
They want to
problem.
throw.
Pass the
So he's in
ball.
the mindset of a quarterback. See, that's the problem. The answer to our issues really ain't that deep, but
I was
it causes such a problem because you just neglecting the fact. All right, yeah, I'm the quarterback, and yeah, it's the passing game. As a quarterback, you only think in the passing game. And that's the problem with Zach. He don't care about the running game. You can just tell how he called his plays. He out here calling plays. He look, man. This dude called a screenplay for Charlie Warner, and I almost punched myself in the face.
I'm sorry.
Charlie Warner,
And
that's
Pitts.
a
No
problem.
smoke screen.
I'm gonna
But
be
Pitts is fast. Charlie Warner is runs like a 4.9. Okay, what are we
I'm
doing?
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really think he's trying to audition himself to be Oklahoma State
Yes,
head coach.
yes.
But my thing is, if I'm Oklahoma State, why would I hire Zach Robinson? Like, what
Because they
have
ain't got no choice. Oklahoma State terrible down there, boy. They
I
ain't got no
get?
choice.
I get it. I get it. But there's other options, man. There's other options.
There are look.
There are
The
way more.
thing is, he's an alum, and they want people down there. That's the same why that trash at, excuse me, that why that dang on Michael Bobo, okay, Mike Bobo is with Georgia. Ain't nothing good about them dudes. They love the alum down there in college.
Yeah.
My thing, like I said, my thing is you're running flanker screens with these guys. You're not running the regular delay screens. Like
No,
we're working on flanker screens. I'm like, wouldn't you want somebody quicker for the flanker screens? But now you see the ones with Bijan work, but Charlie Warner and Kyle Pitts, no, But that also goes back to another issue that the Falcons have right now offensively is out you really don't have no speed at the wideout position.
Nope. That's our identity issue.
We have no speed at the wide receiver. Like I said, Mooney is quicker and he is fast. We already know Drake London. He ain't fast at all. You got rid of Ray McLeod, so we dealing with Casey Washington. Like you said, he's kind of quick, more quick than fast himself.
At the end of the day, get rid of the smoke screen altogether. Unless you're throwing it to
Yeah.
Bijan, I want to see nobody else catch a smoke screen. Bijan and Mooney are the only ones that's allowed to catch a smoke screen. If you're gonna bring
Like
anybody else,
even
make
Casey
me
Casey
active
Washington did that
or
in
Casey
college though,
Washington.
dude.
Yeah. But that's what's that called, Mike? We're not putting guys in positions to succeed. That's knowing
That's
your
what it is.
personnel.
Yeah.
You will never see Andy Reid throw Kelsey a smoke screen because he know he ain't going nowhere when he catch it.
Ooh.
He always used blockers in front of Kelsey if he's gonna throw that.
Oh
Exactly.
Lord. Ski talking about let's hope man Mike's dream comes true with the firing around here. Cause I've been saying this since Pittsburgh last year. Oh Lord have mercy.
I don't want him. I just want him to get smarter. I ain't say. Well, I said fire him now because of what happened this past game. Fire him now, but I never want to. I just want him to get smarter, and he just still showing me that he's doing nothing. He don't know what he's doing. It's year two, and you still trying to figure out. At least Dan Quinn, when he was here, we were gonna see that bullshit ass. We were gonna see that crapping that crap ass
Cover
4-3
three.
over.
4-3 cover three.
We don't know what we getting after this dude. We don't know what we are. One week we want to be in pistol formation, and the next week we in all shotgun. They don't have an identity.
They really don't.
And at least Dan Quinn know how to infuse himself with other coaches that's smarter than him. When he gets guys, he gets experienced guys. You don't see Dan Quinn getting a bunch of first and second year guys that never
Yes.
has done the job before. It's a reason why he went and got Cliff Kingsbury with a mobile quarterback like Jaden Daniels. That was called being brilliant. Getting guys that have done it before. If you look at his Washington coaching staff, he got former head coaches on his staff. He don't got a bunch of wet behind the ears learning on the job type guys. No disrespect to the guys that we got, but you gotta have guys around you that's smarter than you and guys that also can help you and that can challenge you. You don't have outside of Jeff Ulbrich and Jerry Gray, who's really challenging Raheem Morris and his coordinators? Nobody. You need guys that's gonna tell you, let me do my job.
It's just
Yeah.
like Dave Ragone, like Dave, Arthur Smith, Dave Ragone. You knew they were gonna have a Ricky quarterback out there because they knew this. Okay, this is their first time actually, especially when we're gone. Like this is his first time actually calling the offense on his own. And you had Matt Ryan your first year. The second year you brought in Marcus Mariota, who was familiar with that offense. We knew that didn't work out, so we had Desmond Ritter, but Ritter, he wasn't just a fresh, wet rookie that just started week one. And then we brought in Taylor Heineken to come in, just in case he struggled, which he did, Ritter did struggle. We brought in Heineken. But again, if that's my problem with Raheem, if you knew you was going to draft a quarterback, why would you bring in Zach Robinson? That's the problem I have. Like I said, he has the potential to be a good play caller, but right now I don't see it. Time will tell.
Steph Mohit says our identity is not having an identity. He ain't never lied about that. He ain't never lied about that. So we got a few more minutes here, man. We gonna let the fellas say who their X factor is for this game, and then we're gonna close out. Because y'all make sure y'all tune in to Mad Mike Sports for the Valiant Boys. So you get some college football and some Michigan takes on Mad Mike Sports right after this. So What, fellas, who's your X factor? Who you looking for in this game?
Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. Every game made an X factor. Every game. You come into every game on offense, Zach Robinson. Let me help you out. If you listening to this, if y'all watching us on social media, if y'all get on YouTube and listen to us, because y'all probably calling us wet behind the ears. It's not hard. Bijan Robinson is your X factor. If you play Madden, he got an X up underneath him because he's the guy that you should be using every single game. He needs to get 20 touches a game. There's no excuse why Bijan Robinson leads the field with 14 carries. That's a fireable offense. The dude is too special. If your offense can't get nothing going, you go to the well with the water in it. And Bijan always gonna make a play. We've seen him make something out of nothing. You call bad plays, something good happens. Give number 7 the ball. Give number 25 the ball. Lean on the offensive line. Don't allow these guys to tee off on Michael Penix. Again, Don has just said it over and over again. Penix is a rookie. When Matt Ryan was a rookie, we leaned on Michael Turner.
Yes,
Do the
sir.
same exact thing. Lean on the running game. That's your bread and butter. That's your identity. Number 7, this is his team. Feed him. They cannot stop him. He's special. Feed him. When you don't know what to do, when you look at that play sheet and you say, I don't know what play to call, remember that you got number 7 on your team. Give him the ball. He's the best player out there on the field. When you looking at that play sheet and Bijan out in the game, give number 25 the ball. It's not hard to turn around as Michael Penix, put the ball in their belly and let them go run with it. Period. As simple as that.
So basically, what you saying is one when they get down, scrap every if the play doesn't involve number 7 or number 25, scrap it, give it to those two.
Correct. It's not hard. Turn around and hand them the ball. That's all they got to do. Bijan Robinson to do the rest. He don't need a lot. Just give the dude the ball because clearly it's at times where it's situational football where he doesn't know what play to call because clearly he took his best player off the field on 4th and 1. That tells you right there he don't know what to call in that situation. So when you don't know what to do and what play to call, what usually does a superstar player say? Kobe Bryant will say, God rest his soul. Put the ball in my hands and I'm gonna make a play. Everybody else, get the hell out the way. Give me the ball and I'm gonna take care of it. ISO. Everybody get out of here. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna end the game. Don't worry about it. That's what Bijan will take over the game if you let him. But if you don't give him the opportunity and you keep putting Penix in these situations, y'all know this is the same reason why I went off on Arthur Smith. He did Desmond Ritter the same way. Hung him out to dry. Don't put your first year starting quarterback in that situation. You're supposed to be giving these guys confidence. So don't take his confidence by trying to force him to win the games. Give it to your playmakers.
I heard that. All right, Don.
And look, I second that. I really do second that. What he said. Just Bijan needs to be the X factor in this game, man. Like we have a special talent here, and I know for a while now we've been saying that, man. We really need that special talent. We thought it was gonna be Kyle Pitts, but honestly, we don't have that quarterback to give him the ball like that. We thought it was gonna be. We thought Marcus Mariota was gonna have a resurgence here in Atlanta. We knew what happened, but a lot of people thought it was going.
Oh, we.
A lot of other people, not us,
Oh.
not us. We knew that, but a lot of other people thought.
No, they did think that. They
A
did.
lot of other people
Yeah.
thought Baker was going to be this good quarterback in the league because he only lost one game in college. But again, like you got to
And,
understand.
and, and, and I failed, and I failed on that one. But
Yeah, we all
but
did. But the thing is, you have like I understand. We understand on an elite quarterback because we got spoiled in here in Atlanta. We got spoiled for having back to back, generational talent type of quarterbacks in Vic and Matt Ryan. Right now, Penix has to develop. He's not going to escape that developmental learning process phase. It's going to take him some time, but if we be patient with him, he'll get there. But right now, the special player that we got on our team right now is Bijan Robinson. You got to give him the ball. And like what you said, man, 14 carries in a game, bro, that's stupid. He should have no less than 20. And if he having less than 20, he better be knock on wood. I ain't saying he hurt, but if he said, "Hey, I'm hurting," I'm like, bro, get your ass out on the field, hand the ball off to him, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Have Tyler be out there sometimes taking the load off Bijan anyway. So just run the ball, y'all. Run the ball.
All right, Mike. What you got?
Well, for me, it got to be Kyle Pitts. I'm trying so hard not to cuss. Because this week has just been so maddening. It's like you got Kyle Pitts just going off. Like everything he's catching, he's making plays, and for whatever reason, we just decided we're gonna keep throwing tight end screens to him, and didn't even touch the middle of the field. Like he's Kyle Pitts. He's 6'6", 240, 50 pounds. This is a big dude. And their linebackers are not that good. Their secondary is not that good. They can't hold Kyle Pitts. But guess what we did? We just don't decide we're not going to do that anymore and not give him the ball. I don't see how Kyle Pitts did not have 12, 15 targets in that game. And these are the things they're talking about. So my X factor got to be Kyle Pitts. When he's on, is on. Okay? Once again, it's on. He needs to be on. The end. Give him the damn ball. Give Pitts the damn ball. Okay? If he even don't want the ball, shove the ball in his mouth any damn way, okay? Give him the damn ball.
I'm gonna make mine quick. I think this X factor is gonna be Jesse Bates. For a multitude of reasons. If I see lollipop head don't need to, like I said, because we already know with Devon A-Chain, he's going to be catching a lot of passes out the backfield. I need Jesse Bates covering those. For the love of God, I need him to cover those. If we see Caillou out there covering that,
yeah,
I'm going to cry. I'm not gonna lie. If I see Caillou and Kane Nellis out here cover one-on-one with these damn running backs, we gonna have a problem. So I'm kind of, and I know Jesse Bates kind of has had a quiet year. He's actually been doing. He done got caught slipping a couple times, but outside of that, he's pretty much been controlling the back half of the defense. So they're not really giving up a lot of big plays. They're not really giving up a lot of passing yards. So for Jesse Bates to not really be making a lot of splash plays, defensive wise, they're doing exactly what they need to do. But I do expect Jesse Bates to get that one play this week. I believe that Tua turn the ball over, gonna give him one. So that's what I got, man. So hey, we about to get up on out of here, man. Like I said, go over to Mad Mike Sports. Don's gonna be on in another 10 minutes. College football, Michigan football talk. Don, go ahead, plug it up for the people.
He up there making a sandwich, y'all. Y'all gotta give him a minute.
Bro, I don't eat carbs after 5 o'clock. Anyway, the Value Boys. I was talking. I had my phone on mute. But the Value Boys, we're gonna be on here in a minute. We're gonna be previewing the Michigan versus the second institution. So I'll come head on over there with us. Me, Pen Game, that's my co-host, and we got a guest coming on that's a second University of Michigan.
Oh, so y'all play at Michigan State.
You had to say that cool.
I had to catch what you were saying, like, oh okay.
I swear.
All right, keep going down, keep going down. I was just asking the question.
That's it.
Okay. So, like I said, man, we definitely appreciate y'all coming in. This is the Heavy Hitters Live. We still got more Falcons conversations coming up throughout the week. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to not only the Heavy Hitters Live, but also Jew Talk Sports. In which he is almost on the 3K side of the game. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for him. Like you said, man, show some love to Mad Mike Sports. He's almost there to the 12K.
Yep.
And 6K live. We are 11 away from 16. So, hey, man, at the end of the day, we can only be us. You don't like it, go kick rocks, because we don't change for nobody and we ain't conforming to nobody. So till next time, people, we here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Ooh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home,
but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Y'all better not lose this game Sunday, because this city is gonna be wanting some heads rolling. I'm telling you.
They're gonna burn these boys down like what, boy?
They done went up on these tickets. They done went up on these Falcons tickets. I had to pay this much for a ticket to $300. Y'all better win.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Shit, if that's the case, I need to go. Like you said, it's a little late. I may not be able to make this one. I might make that sumo tournament this weekend. I might go, but that's another show. So
they better win, shoes, because I could have bought me. I could have started Christmas shopping early. I
gotta take care of that shit, bro. So, hey man, we out of here, man. Like I said, go over to Mad Mike Sports, buy your boys, 10-15. We out.